Hello guys, this is Shashwardhan. I'm gonna explain about artificial neural networks learning types and learning methods, some important learning methods that we are gonna discuss in further. Yeah, into the main concept, learning methodologies of this machine learning. Three types of learnings that we have: supervised learning, unsupervised learning, and unsupervised learning and reinforcement learning. Coming to the supervised learning. Supervised learning is a machine learning task of learning a function that maps an input to an output based on example input-output pairs. It infers a function from the labeled training data and consisting of a set of training examples. Let's get into what this definition what's the meaning of this definition. Simply, when we have input and output variables x and y. Yeah, we are gonna use an algorithm to learn the mapping function from input to output function, right? Means we are training the data. Already we are training the learning information to the machine so that it can learn and predict and gives a predictable output to us, right? Our goal is to approximate mapping functions so well that whenever you have a new input data x, you could predict the output variable y. Let's see the flow chart of supervised learning algorithm. Training data set, machine learning algorithm means we are using a particular machine learning algorithm for training the data set, and new data is coming. When new data is inserted into it, it goes to the classification model something. We have some models, right, in depth. Based upon using this algorithm and this classifier, we are predicting the output, the desired output that we need. Next, coming to the unsupervised learning. Unsupervised learning is a type of machine learning in which models are trained using unlabeled dataset and are allowed to act on the data without any supervision. What is the in-depth and meaning is only having input variable x and not having the output variable y. Means our goal is to model the in case of supervised learning, what we have learned, we are teaching the both input and we are training the both input and output. We are teaching both input and output variables to the machine so that it can predict a exact output. But in case of this, our goal is to model the underlying structure of distribution in order to learn more about the data. So it categorizes the input into similar groups of data. Um, um, it categorizes the input into similar groups, and it doesn't know the name of the group, right? Means we are taking some ungrouped data, and we doesn't know the labels of a particular element in it. So based upon their characteristics, considering all the considering all sizes and shapes, considering upon their characteristics, we are gonna divide them into some subcategories, right? Unsupervised learning algorithms, some algorithms are k-means algorithm, a prior algorithm, and hierarchical clustering. Examples where this unsupervised learning concept is they use it like banks and healthcare, etc. And also 1 minute. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I missed the algorithms of supervised learning, linear regression, random forest, and support vector machines. These are all few type of algorithms that we have used in supervised learning. And popular use cases of supervised learning is Cartona, Siri, etc. As we all know that. And coming to the reinforcement learning. In reinforcement learning, it is a type of machine learning algorithm which allows software agents and machines automatically determine the ideal behavior. It is the interaction between two elements: the environment and the learning agent. The learning agent leverages to mechanism, namely like exploration and exploitation. Exploitation is in sense knowing knowledge gained by the system from the environment. See, commonly used in bank retail the reinforcement techniques, use cases that commonly we are using in bank, retail system, and medical purposes, etc. These are some few learning algorithms, right? Habermas perception learning law, delta law. These are learning algorithms where we are going to learn in further COs. So okay, thank you guys.